Bring that ass to Txlk. So let's talk about it. You guys like and share, subscribe my content, man. I be saying that a lot of you guys laughing ha the shit, you feel me? Help this shit get famous. Anyway, I'm not for no long ass introductions, right? Today I want to chop up some game. And I ain't gonna lie, man, I think this was most valuable pieces of game I can share with y'all, because I suffered without this game for a long period of time. When I finally realized, man, my life was just completely better in my relationships and how I decided to deal with women, especially from a position of power. But guys, listen, I need you guys to understand today's Txlk and where I'm coming. Okay, yeah, when I talk about fishing in muddy water, all right? Now, as men, explaining it this way will really gravitate towards y'all a lot, because we are natural born hunters. So I'm gonna show you or teach you about the dating game and everything and shit like that from using scenarios like that, right? Now, I want you to imagine, you know, you sitting out in the ocean and shit like this with a fishing rod, right? And compare that to like the game and how it is that you go out there and you pull women. It's the same strategy, okay? All right, your bait is your levels of attraction. It's whatever compels people to come to you. You find out what's attractive through what it is that you engage with in your everyday life that, you know, makes the woman respond in a way that it is that you want her to respond, especially through what she values, okay? But listen, when you go in the water and you go and you pull that fish, God, number one, it takes patience. Number two, it takes the ability for you to understand your prey and what it is that compels them to be able to come to you in a way where you can catch what it is you're looking for. You use certain types of bait to capture certain types of fish. And every fish ain't the same or eat the same thing. So you can't just go in and take a damn worm and shit like that and try to catch everything out in the ocean. Some things and shit like that, you might have to hook up some different types of meat. But God, listen, I'm telling you, when you're sitting there and you're fishing, you got to understand a whole lot about environment and how it plays into the dynamic that you get set up into when you decide to date somebody else. Or just get to know them, or, you know what I'm saying, just trying to fuck with them, period. You know what I'm talking about? Like, God, listen, if you're gonna get out there in the water and stuff like that, you have to understand what type of fish it is you're trying to get. And you also have to evaluate the environment on what type of place it is that you're even fishing in. Because, bro, if I sit down and I break it down to you, a lot of us, we keep trying to look for girls and shit like that in swampy water. What is swampy water? Swampy water is the environment that is toxic. And because the environment is toxic, it makes the women in that environment toxic. And, you know, that's their adaptive strategy. That's how they got to adapt to that. But they're not healthy fish to be eaten. You get what I'm saying? So when you reel that type of fish in from out the swamp, and then you go there and shit like that, you trying to eat off of that and whatnot, don't you know that shit contaminated? So when you go fishing in muddy water and shit like this and whatnot, that's how you end up, how y'all call that shit, a catfish? Huh? You go and you do the research on a catfish, you find out how unhealthy a catfish really is to be eaten. It's not that good like that. You want some good fish, you got to go out to the ocean sometimes. You got to get to some fresh water. What is fresh water? A location where that is set up where it's set up for the women and shit like that to be able to navigate and thrive in their femininity in a way that's healthy. And then they have to go through a whole bunch of shit like that in life and whatnot to make them cut off their femininity and switch to a masculine persona for the sake of fucking survival. Alright? They even had like a strategy and shit like that they did. It was some experiment or something with foot and mice where they would take two sections of them and they would give a healthy environment to one and a poor environment to the other to see how they would behave. And all the rats and mice and shit like that, they did good when in a good environment. They did so freaking good. And they had a bad fucking environment and shit like this. It turned to homosexuality. It started murdering each other behind trying to get resources and shit. It was just a bad fucking. I'm telling you, and it's like, bro, like I'm gonna use where I'm at for example. You feel me? All right, so places like in North Carolina, and you know what I'm saying, we got like Whitaker's, Rocky Mount, Wilson area and shit like this, surrounding areas and shit like this, right? Guys, don't you understand that that's muddy water? Like, bro, like every single time I've gotten into, you know what I'm saying, like kicking it with a bitch, and we're trying to pop some shit off, and we're trying to, you know what I'm saying, see where things go and whatnot. Man, don't you understand it? Like, you know, whenever I start dating people from that area and shit like that or whatnot, it always ended up being some bullshit. Or something to get dragged into a legal situation, or you know what I'm saying, just some ratchet old dumb ass shit. But man, you know, when I start seeing other girls and shit from other local areas and whatnot, that's the reason I don't even like fucking with a lot of local hoes like that. You feel me? Like my hoes be spread out. You know what I'm talking about? Got shits in Raleigh, got shits in Durham, got shits in, you know what I'm saying, surrounding areas and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Charlotte. You know, you go around and whatnot, stuff like you're introduced to a higher volume and intake of fucking women to be available from, to be able to have access to. And not only that, but the ones that you do have access to, they don't come with all that bullshit. All right? Understand that this is a poor environment. Everybody's fucking struggling and shit like that. Can't nobody figure shit out. People are stressed the fuck out. People have been through abuse and trauma and all that kind of shit like that. And then when they come into your fucking life and you're trying to have a healthy dynamic with them, or you just trying to pop some shit off, or even just have a little fun, your ass can't do that because their ass is so structured to fucking tee up all the time. Every single time there's a fucking issue in the relationship. And God, I'm telling you, you keep trying to make shit work, you keep trying to fuck with these damn muddy swamp ass bitches, and you keep fishing for bitches in muddy water. Nigga, I'm trying to fucking tell you, you're gonna end up with dirty ass fucking fish. You're gonna end up contaminated when you burn yourself. You allow that shit access to you. Get out the fucking swamp. Go to some fresh water. Go to another lake and fish there. And when you go fish, whatever type of fish it is you're looking for, make sure that you put the appropriate bait on the hook for whatever fish it is you're trying to get. You can't do the same thing for every fucking woman that it is that comes into your life and shit like that and try to win her over. Why? Why even try to go about that type? Why even try to win her over? Why? All right, I'm trying to make sense. When I put this shit together, I'm basically telling you guys that you got to consider the environment and its effect that it has on people and shit like that. That you decide to fucking date her or see or fuck with her, whatever the hell it is y'all set up. But whenever it is y'all set that shit up and everything, like, listen, bro. Every single time I ended up in certain situations and shit like that, legal situations or whatever, stuff like that, it's because I was dealing with a Wilson bitch, man. And I'm telling you, bro, it's a fucking swampy environment because people there and whatnot, they're going through so much shit, you know what I'm saying? Gang life at an all-time high. Motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? They got, everybody got a fucking story about, you know, some gang shit and how they had to damn, you know what I'm saying, go through a life or death situation at a young fucking age and shit like that, where all they know is sleeping next to that pistol on them and shit like this or whatnot. Imagine being in a relationship with a person like that, man. And then you wonder why you got bullet holes all in your shit. And then you bring it back and shit like that, and you wonder like, man, these hoes ain't shit, these hoes ain't shit, blase. Okay, no, it's not these hoes ain't shit, it's the fact that you keep fishing. Nigga, I keep telling you, man, you keep fishing in muddy water. Stop fishing in the muddy water. It's swamp, so you're gonna get swamp fish. If you fuck with a ratchet bitch, you're gonna end up with ratchet shit, man. Keep telling you guys that. And don't get me wrong, I love the ratchets. I love to fuck the ratchets. I love to hang with the ratchets and shit. But I limit my time on that. Okay? I limit it to the fun, but I'm not gonna hang around you so fucking long that I'm getting ready to be swirled up in your drama. And if I see that you're just swirled up in drama that you're ghetto, I'm not even gonna hang around you like that from the get-jump. Okay? Because I'm not gonna be swimming in muddy water. I want to go to where the fish conduct themselves like they have some fucking class. I'm gonna be an attractive ass fish in that fucking environment. Because I'm gonna attribute whatever it is, the laws of attraction, bring people to me. But that's because I got the right bait and shit. And I go fishing where the water is fresh. The water needs to be fresh, man. There needs to be some paper going on around, man. There needs to be some people that's motivated towards something. There needs to be something that, you know, people are, you know, they well off, you know? When people aren't well off and they try to get with you, you can't be well off with them. All y'all can do is suffer together. And misery loves company. So they're gonna try to bring you down. And you're trying to come up. Man, I'm telling you, put something different on that hook. For one girl and everything, she might be an anime chick. For the next girl and everything, she might like cooking. For the next girl and not shit like, she might like a relationship girl or something like that. Well, damn it, when it comes to the damn first girl and shit like that, you know, what's the type of bait and everything that brings her to you and shit like that for the anime chick? Hey, you actually know about your anime shit, you feel me? You talking about Naruto, you talking about One Piece with her. Y'all striking conversations about things that it is that y'all value together and shit like this, you feel me? Y'all pop up Dragon Ball Z and whatnot. It's exciting when y'all get together to be able to share ideals on these type of things that y'all both passionate about and shit like this. With the woman that's cooking and whatnot. You're baiting everything and stuff like that. If it's a culinary girl, your ass will be cooking too. You feel me? Or your ass will be into cooking. Or your ass will be into eating, at least. Damn it. If your ass with any other shit, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get where I'm going with this? Motherfucker. A lot of times, yeah, with the spiritual group, a lot of times a woman, she values wisdom. She values wisdom in a man and shit like that. There goes your bait right there. You sit on the boat and you exert your wisdom, and when the woman and shit like that comes around and stuff like that, and she's attracted to wisdom, and she's a wisdom seeker, then she was going to gravitate towards you. Boy, don't you know that? That's how that works. But they don't gravitate towards wisdom a whole lot and shit like that when you're in swampy water. Because there's too much algae around, and it's too clogged up, and it's too contaminated. They can't see that well. Stop fishing in muddy water. Wilson is a muddy water ass environment. And Rocky Mountain is too. For a lot of people and shit like that to be out in this motherfucking area, I ain't gonna hold you. It damn sure do. All y'all motherfuckers do is shoot guns and get into domestic issues. And do drugs. And everybody want to be like Hollywood. Everything like a status contest and shit. Shit is crazy. Like, clout is like a hell of a drug in a fucking environment like that. Now imagine being in a relationship with somebody that feel like clout is a drug to them. Every single time you shit like that, you get into something like that, they want to take off with the shit on the internet with all y'all business and shit because they want shit to go viral. Because you went and pulled this damn catfish out the damn water and shit like this swamp ass water, instead of going to go get you a fresh saltwater fish. Matter of fact, you ain't got to be salt water. Only let the whole be on salty and shit like that, man. Get you a freshwater fish. All right? And whenever it is that they bite, whatever it is that's on that hook, then that's when you reel them in. You go ahead and you reel them in and you enjoy your fish, man. But you enjoy some good fish and you care about what the fuck it is you bring into your life and what the fuck it is you put in your fucking body. But don't you go around and shit like this or whatnot with the fishing pole and shit like this in the wrong type of fucking area with the wrong type of water and shit like this. You'll cause all that damn contamination and all this type of environment and shit like this. You wonder why the hell you getting the shit you getting. I'm telling you, man, you guys got to be mindful of that shit. Because when you're in an environment and everything that ain't shit, then the person that you fucking with ain't gonna be shit. So give me a person from an environment that is shit, so we can be some shit. Because I got to believe in that shit first. I got to live their life every day and experience it. Take me to where the paper is flowing and people are getting along and I know what the hell healthy shit look like. Swamp ass water environment and shit like this, low income level shits and everything and stuff like that. Everybody crazy and lost their goddamn mind and shit like this. It's how you keep ending up with these damn legal situations and shit. Because you with people that act like they ain't got no sense, no way. Damn it, those are the people that ain't got nothing to lose. People that ain't got nothing to lose, they're the most dangerous and shit. Why? Because they ain't got nothing to lose, man. And it don't regulate them. Stop fishing for water in that environment like that, man. Even when you try to capture mice and shit like that, man, it's a certain type of cheese. It's a certain type of damn snack and stuff like that that makes them come out of hiding. Come on, man. And they're gonna gravitate towards you because they smell what you got. And they ain't gonna be able to keep themselves away from it like that. Not if that's what they value. What do women value in a man and stuff like that? Things like leadership, things like the ability to be able to, you know what I'm saying? Have a high degree of emotional intelligence that allows them the wisdom to be able to deal with them from a position of power and shit. They value a person that got their funds and their shit together. They value a person that takes care of them damn selves and shit like that. They value a person that, you know what I'm saying, is able to share deep conversation and whatever it is and stuff like that they're passionate about. Shit so they fuck with. You look good, you smelling good, everything about you is good, you feeling good. Hell, you got a lot of love for yourself. That's a rare fucking thing. A lot of people, they don't get to fuck people a whole lot. They got love for themselves. They get to witness that and they get to learn that shit for themselves through you. Man, it makes them value and appreciate you more. That's that good bait. They love that shit. Only thing about it though is when we do it, it's not from a predatory standpoint of view, like how you doing it in nature, but we know from the relationship standpoint and how you make that shit, you know what I'm saying, go about and whatnot. Dude, you reel these hoes in like there's no fucking tomorrow when you got the right bait for the right type of fish it is you working with. You want a good quality woman and shit like that, then damn it, attribute yourself to the things and stuff like that that also make you a good man and make you compatible to be with a woman like that. And if you're in a damn dirty ass environment, I suggest you trade environments or start dating or fucking with people more that fuck with the type of environment or come from a type of environment it is where, you know, you can get what it is that you want or what you need. But damn it, y'all will pick up women from the bottom of the barrel from any fucking where. And guys, I understand it too because, God, I'm telling you, I've been there, I've fucking done that. With these type of hoes and shit like this or whatnot, but they're physically attractive and whatnot, but you got to really take up your time to get to know them, and throughout doing that shit like that, you find out how much hell that is they really is to deal with. But you keep going through that shit over and over and over again, like all people are the same and shit, but you keep fucking with the same people in the same fucking environment. Sometimes you really might have to travel or branch out a little bit, but damn it, it's worth it. It's worth it and shit like that, to be with a motherfucker and shit that can act like they got some damn sense and is compatible with the life it is that you want. And everybody seems to want freshwater fish, good fish, healthy fish, fish that make you feel good after you eat it. But we all used to eating the damn swamp shit. And y'all will settle for that and shit like that and actually get up off your ass and go get something that's healthy for you. Y'all swim in muddy water, man. I'm telling you, man. When you got your fishing rod and shit like that, and you see the thing about it too is, like, look, when you're fishing and you're sitting down at the water and you got your rod out there, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I can count on one hand how many times I've been fishing in my life, but I'll never forget the experience. To go out there and just sit down and you wait and whatnot with a person. When you go out there by yourself, you're just sitting there, you're staring, waiting for something to get. It seems like it takes forever to fucking get, man. But if you just be chilling and, you know what I'm saying, casual, carry conversation and shit while you out there with whatever and stuff like that, you feel me? Y'all, while you got your rod out there and shit like that, and while you waiting on somebody to bite that damn hook, you enjoying the time you having out there with people with just casual conversation and shit y'all do while y'all out there on the water and shit like this. Before you know it, somebody done bit the hook and you just reel them in the middle of you having a good time. Before you know it, you got a whole damn boat full of shit like this and you don't even feel like time passed by like that. But damn it, your ass went to go fish and shit like that where there was actually motherfuckers biting. Especially with whatever it was that you had that they valued. But that's the thing. They have to value what you have. They have to value what's in you. They have to value what's on you. And they have to be attracted to that. But if you know it's not attractive, then don't get mad when you get out there and shit like that and they're not biting the fucking hook. There's nothing attractive about it. And a lot of things that are attractive still from a biological standpoint. Things that happen in history or whatnot that met their need for survival. That's the reason why women and shit like that gravitate towards taller men and shit like that too. Because when the man is taller and stuff like that, it gives off the psychological sense that he might be a better protector with the fact that he's over whatever is everything around him. It gives a superior look to it. And a longer reach for survival. Now, I'm not saying a short man can't tee up and protect too, but I'm just saying the psychological input that it puts in and brings into a person's mind, that's the reason why they gravitate towards that type of thing. But that's the type of fish that they are. But in order to get that type of bait, or those type of fish, it requires a certain type of bait. Spanish chicks, black chicks, chicks from college, chicks from, you know what I'm saying, all over the fucking map, whatever type of ideal it is and stuff like that. Understand that whatever type of woman it is and shit like this, you know what I'm saying, stop trying to use the same bait to catch every fish. Switch up your bait sometimes. Use whatever bait it is gets the fish it is that you want. That's what I'm saying. And stop fucking, you know what I'm saying, goddamn fishing in muddy water. That water is nasty. So the bitch, she nasty. And now she trying to nasty up your fucking life, but it's not the good nasty. She got a nasty attitude. She's pessimistic as fuck. She always into something. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, throw that fish back in the water where it fucking belongs. And go get you something better, gang. And stop settling for that shit. And I'm telling you, if y'all stop fishing for fish in muddy water, there is no limit to how, you know what I'm saying, fulfill your fucking, you know, interactions with people could be. Because you don't have to experience putting up with the same shit you would dealing with the people from that small town you come from. Where everybody's fucking everybody and everybody know everybody and they always in the same small town shit, but you got bigger dreams. Fuck that, man. I'm reeling them in from all across the goddamn world and shit. But what I'm not going to do is sit down. Now, if somebody in my local environment and shit proves to be some type of clean and shit like that, you feel me? I consider that. But majority of the time, whenever I even do that, it be with a person that's not from around here. And we work out like this. Shit be like this. But God forbid I get one of y'all hoes with, you know, we was born at the same damn hospital and shit like that, or where we come from. Y'all hoes do the most. I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't even gonna hold you. Well, listen, I'm getting ready to down tap in and shit like that with whatever I got going on today. Like and share my shit.